Hi guys, if you guys are rewatching this later and you're interested in anything in the sale today, just email me and I'll let you know if it's available. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. I see there's 4 people here. Yay. Um, I do have a lot of items today. I have tons and tons of glass. I'm going to wait for people to get their notifications and then we'll get started. I'm actually just cleaning a piece right now. Some of these pieces have not been cleaned yet because I just got them. I got this beautiful piece of Empoli. So pretty. And my birdie's doing good. She's back here. Let me scoot her over here to the side so everybody can see you, Dixie. Put you over here right there. Okay. There you go. That bridge is like a little swing for you, isn't it? She's doing good too. Hi, Lena. Hi, Anna. How are you guys today? I was just cleaning this piece of Empoli and it is simply gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Clean the top a little bit better here. How are you guys today? Guess what? It's not raining today, but it was like really dark and cloudy out. I was just like, I'm going to stay inside because I don't trust the weather. I don't trust the weather at all. It seems like it is like raining every other day. I'm doing awesome. It's a little warm in here. Well, I did have the fan going, but it's just like there's too much noise. I will be fine. I will be fine. Just trying to I'm not very organized. Not very organized. I made myself a cup of coffee. Gonna have a sip of it. So yes, today I'm starting my sale a little bit earlier because I do have a hot date tonight with my handsome husband. My husband does karaoke, so we are going to be going to a really big karaoke contest tonight. My husband can sing amazingly. Hi, Mary Beth. I'm glad everybody's getting their notifications. Yeah, I can see the sun is starting to come out now behind the clouds. Getting a little sunny now. Yeah, this is like the worst. The worst weather for this summer is some days I'm just like I just feel like just going back home because the weather is just so horrible. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I did do another big huge yard sale over the weekend. I got a lot of really great glass. Are you guys surprised that I get glass? I don't know what it is. I just love glass. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. Maybe other people can get their notifications and we can get started. I have so much stuff on the table, and I have a big, huge table here in front of me, and I have tons of stuff on the floor because I didn't have it in my room. Is anybody looking for anything in particular? And how is the weather where you guys are? I hear that like, the other part of the states is like very hot. Very hot. I do have my fan here somewheres. I might have to use it for a second. I think the coffee's making me a little hot. Or maybe it's over here. I'm looking for my big fan that I got from Cancun. Hmm. I don't think I brought it outside. Oh, here it is. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to reach for my fan. And I don't want to trip over all my glass. Hang on a second, guys. stepping over my glass. I got my fan. Yeah, I got this really cool fan when I went to Cancun. Isn't it pretty? And it's large, very large. Just a little quick breeze here. Whew. Yeah, it is getting sticky outside. Okay. I'm wondering which items should I start with first. Hmm. How about some unique items? Let me take one more sip of my coffee, then we'll get started. Okay, guys? And like I said, if you guys were watching us, just let me know if you're interested in anything, and I will let you know if it's still available. Put these out of my way here. I do have I do have two beautiful, beautiful fairy lamps. So pretty. One of them's really different. I've never seen something like that one. Okay, I've got one. Okay. I'm going to start the hi Anna. Now you guys know the rules, right? I'm just going to start everything at a price, and we're just going to continue with that price if anybody's interested in it. I am shipping from New York. I do use Pirate Ship and PayPal, but if you are not on PayPal, you can also just be a guest. Okay. Now these are really neat. These were done by a local artist in the Adirondacks, and I'm going to put the starting bid in at, these are going to start at 22, and you're going to get all of the pieces in. Okay, here we go. And here is the first one. So these are all carved out of wood. It's a little guy here, and I like, he's got a little patch on his butt right there. And I think this one says 1999 by the artist there. And let me give them a quick measure. Let me see. Did I bring my measuring tape? I'm looking for my measuring tape. I thought I brought it. I guess I did not. Hang on a second. I'm looking for my measuring tape. Can you tell I'm not that organized today? I don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm wondering if I left it in my car. But this is how big he is. This one. And I'm going to give you a close-up look of his face. So these were all carved by the local artists in the Adirondacks. And here's another guy. He does have like a little pipe in his mouth. I believe these are all done by the same man. This one's that big. Now this one's the biggest of them all. Now I think he might have had a pipe in his mouth. All carved out of wood. And then here's the next one. I like this one. And that one is dated too. I think this one is 1993, I believe. And look at his hat. All carved out of wood. This one says bang. And then this is the last one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Then here is another one with a pipe. So I'm going to get this one. Let me see if I can hold them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other cowboy one, which I cannot hold on to. Pretty different, huh? All done by a local artist here in the Adirondacks. And then here is the fifth one. You guys just want to think about that. You can always email me if you guys are watching this later. I know I am starting at a different time. Everybody's probably a little confused. And I'll put these to the side. You guys wanted to think about them. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just getting hot from this coffee. Maybe I won't have any more coffee. Let me get my fan back out, guys. Ooh. Because you know why I don't really drink coffee a lot. I don't drink coffee too much. I was like, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Because I have no idea how late we're gonna be out tonight. But not that late. Let's see. I'm going to start on some of my figurines. I have a lot of figurines here in front of me. Oh my gosh, I have so much. I'm going to start with these little now Sabrina told me that these were Avon, and these are going to start at $12. You're going to get all of them. There's 3 of them. Now this is really good quality glass. I think these would be cool for Halloween, like the cat there in a crystal ball. So here's the first one. I don't know where I put my tape measure at. My goodness. And here is the second one. There's 3 of them. Now this one seems like it's playing with the ball on the floor, a crystal ball. Great for Halloween. And then the third one is exactly like the first one. So you have 2 of them that are the same with the crystal balls there. And there's no tips on them either. Their ears are all perfect. Then here's the third one. You guys wanted to think about them. I don't see any maker's mark on them, but they are from Avon. And I'll set these to the side if you guys want to think about those. And I've never seen one of these. I've seen other resellers sell them in their on their sales, but this is the first time I've ever saw one. And it is a little caterpillar made of glass. This one also is going to start at $12, so I'm just going to leave that in there. It is a little caterpillar made out of amber glass, or maybe a little inchworm, so it sits right nice and flat, just like that. I think it'd be cool in your plant. I'm not sure who makes these. Maybe Indiana Glass. Pretty cool little caterpillar or inchworm. And there's nothing wrong with him. I did bring my black light. Brought my black light, but can't seem to find my tape measure. Nope, it doesn't glow. Huh. If you guys want to hang on 1 second, I'm just going to walk into the other room and I'm going to grab my tape measure. Okay, and I'll be right back. 1 second. And if I can't find it, I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. Yay, guys, I found it. I got my tape measure. That's always a plus. So let's see how big this little inchworm is. He is 4 inches long and he stands 3 inches tall. Really pretty amber, if you guys want to think about that. And I will put him to the side. Glad I found my tape measure. Now, if anybody was interested in those wooden guys, you just let me know and I can measure those. I'm gonna put that. No, I'm gonna actually put it right here in front of me. I'm going to go through all these figurines. Hi, Mary. How are you today, hon? And this next one is going to start at 16. I'm starting a little bit early today, Mary. And how are you, Mary? And this is a Sirocco. I think that's what it's called. Hang on a second. I did drop it on the floor. Yes, it is called Sirocco. It's kind of like I think this is wood on the outside, but the dog is some kind of resin, but it is Sirocco. And this was going to start at 16. I know, my little birdie. Her name's Dixie. Did I tell you what? Did I tell you? Did you hear that story? How I got the bird, Lena? My husband found it in his garage at work and brought it home to me. I'm going to give this one a measure. I think it'd be cool if you put like your little dog brush in there. And it stands 7 inches tall, and it is 3 inches wide. And also, there's a little hook on here. You wanted to hang it. Thank you, Mary. I used to have one. My mom and dad used to have one of these dogs, the West Highland Terriers, and his name was Poco. And I shall pass on this if you guys wanted to think about that one. If I am going too fast for you guys too, just let me know because I do have a lot of items today. Okay, and I will set this one to the side over here. Like I said, I think I'm just going to go through my figurines first. I'll get the little stuff out of the way. And let's see, what was that? I'm going to put the up there on the screen. Okay. That's a good idea to put it on the screen. Because my next one also is going to start at 16. You had a pug. I'm not sure what you meant to write, Lena. Pug, pug. Hmm. You talking about a bird or a dog? I think you're talking about a bird. I love birds. I also have my cockatiels. So this is a September angel, and this one's going to start at 16. I don't know what that is, Lena. And it is a September angel, and I love like the spaghetti that is on her dress. A pug, okay. And look at her beautiful face. She's a really pretty angel, and there's nothing wrong with her. And it is stamped on the bottom, made in Japan. Let me give her a quick measure. If you guys have any September angels in your life, this is just over 4.5 inches tall. I know, right? Yeah, I bet it's hot and sticky there. And does say the September angel on the bottom there. Okay, and I will pass on her. Put her over here to the side. Oh, doke. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This is going to be choice. And it's going to be, I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to lower the price on these to $12. I believe last week they were either 16 or 14. I've lowered the price to $12. These are all McCoy. They are all the Scotties here. Here's a pink one, and they are planters. And there is a white one and a yellow one. Really creamy, buttery yellow one. And then here is the yellow one. Let me put that up on the screen. There we go. Yep. So here's the pink one, and I'm going to measure them. And there's nothing wrong with them. There's a little bit of crazing. There's actually a lot of crazing in that one. Might be hard to see, but there is a lot of crazing in them. I'm thinking these are something from maybe the 40s. I'm going to give them a measure. And they stand 4 inches tall by 4 inches. So here's the pink one. Thank you, Mary. Here is the white one. Right here. And then here is the yellow one. Do you have a Scotty, Mary, or you just love them? They're just really a good dog, a good family dog. And which one would you like, Mary, so I can write you down? There is no other interest, so I'm just gonna put you down, Mary. You just let me know which ones, and I will write them down for you, Mary. Get my pen out. Today is the 17th. This summer is just flying by. This whole summer consisted of birthdays, and more birthdays. My son's birthday is this Saturday. Then it was my grandson's birthday. It just seems like everybody I know is their birthdays are in this summer. The pink one? Okay, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. And that was for $12. Okay. So cute. Thank you, Mary. Okay, let's see. I do have a lot of Scotties. This one also is going to start at $12. Yes, my grandson. I just turned 8. I have 3 grandsons actually. And this one is really neat. This one's a little bit bigger. This one also is going to start at 12. And I love the glaze on him. And this one does say made in Japan. There's a sticker on the bottom a stamp there. Made Japan there. So he's more like grays and browns. And I'll give him a quick measure. He is 6 inches long and stands 4 inches tall. And here he is by my head. Ruff, 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 ruff. And there's nothing wrong with him. He's in really good shape. And he does have quite a bit of weight to him, too. Quite a bit of weight to him. Let me show you the back of him. Okay, and I will pass on him. Mhm. Put him back over here. I'm going to leave that 12 up because my next Scotty is also going to be 12. Now he's kind of like a teal blue with gold on him. This one is just so stinking cute. Look at that face. He does have gold ears and a tail and little gold tips on his feet there. And this one I believe is Japan also. Probably had a sticker on it. I love the teal that goes down the side of him. I'm going to give him a quick measure. He even has gold nose and his eyebrows are gold. Hmm, very different. And he is 5 inches long and stands just over 4 inches tall. Going by my head here. And I don't see any of the gold like horribly rubbed off. Maybe just like maybe a little bit on his ear right there. I mean, very, very little up there on his ear. And I'll put him to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. Okay. And now my next one is going to start at 14. And it is going to be for this dog. Now, this one is really, I can't see the stamp on here, but somebody did write 1934 on here with some other words on it, which I will show you. I just thought this really, this Scotty is really different. And he's got a really cool glaze that goes all the way down him, and he's pretty large. I'm going to show you, it is red pottery, but you can see the age like on his feet here. And then here's his stamp mark, and it does say 1934 that somebody wrote in pencil. And I can't read what this stamp mark is in here. And it is redware. Oh, my bird just chirped. And with this little, so it's kind of like blues and greens and teals colors on him. I'm going to give him a quick measure. Very, very unique. And he stands 5 inches. And he is 5 inches. And I'll put it by my head. Thank you, Mary. He's just so neat. And there's nothing wrong with him. Look at that face. And if there's no other interest, I'm just going to put in sold. I know he is cute. It seems like he's just so curious. Like, hey, what's going on? By the expressions in his eyes. Very different. I'm going to put in sold for you, Mary. Thank you very much. I'm going to write you down, Mary. And that was for 14. Okay. Okay, my next one is going to start at, I'm going to, I believe, I'm just going to put this one starting at 22. And it is for a another Scotty. And this one is a decanter. But how cool is this? Let me put that up there. This one did start at 22. And it is a decanter. And his head does come off. And here is the inside of his head here. And it is a decanter. Really, really different. And I'll show you the bottom of it. It does say Royal Adderley, created exclusively for the James Buchanan and Glasgow. It's from Glasgow, England, Scotland. Then it does say 1970 on the bottom. And here is the stamp here. And this one is pretty large. I'm going to give him a measure. But I just love that face. Look at his eyes. Very, very detailed. And look at his ears. Nothing wrong with him. Pretty large. I'm going to measure him. He stands 8.5 inches tall by 9 inches long. Beautiful black Scotty. I don't know if anybody has any like what black and white glass apparently is really in now. So if you had like a piece of white Fenton or anything white, this would look really cool next to it for display, or even with your black glass. I'd actually put him by my jewelry box like he's protecting all my precious jewels. Okay, and I will put him to the side if you guys wanted to think about him. Look at that face, the profile. Okay, and I'll set him to the side. I do have a lot of glass on the table. Okay, now this one is going to start at 14. And it is for a unique piece. Now this one also is made in Japan, and it is a Scotty, and it is a little planter. And this one, I believe, is pretty old. Look at that face. And he is this will be awesome for Halloween. This really cool orange. And look at that face. And it is a little planter. And it does say made in Japan. And it is a stamp that is on his little foot right there. Might be hard to see, but it does say made in Japan on his little foot. And I'm going to give him a quick measure. Really, really, I think he's really cool. The coloring of him, and it's a little planter. He is 5 inches, and he stands 4 inches. 5 by 4. Really cool for Halloween or fall time. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with him either. Here's the back of him, and he's got a really cute face. And I shall pass on him. Okay, put him down here. Hi, Mary. How are you, hon? And let's see. I I think I've been telling you guys, but I really love Hummels. I have my own collection of Hummels at home, and I do have. If this one piece is not going to sell today, or the other piece, they are just going to go in my collection at home because I just love Hummels. The quality, and they're hand painted, and they're just beautiful. This one is going to start. Hey, Amy, at 22. Now, as we all know, Hummels used to be very, very, very pricey in the day. Now it seems like the market has dropped, but if nobody wants this for $22, I am just going to put her in my collection. I do have one at home that does have the little birdie on there. Look at that little birdie with all of her pretty flowers. And she does have a trumpet in her hand. Hey, Becky. And I love her little plant. Now this one doesn't have a saying on it. Some of them do and some of them don't. Well, here's a stamp that does say it is global Germany. And this one is pretty tall. Let me give you a measurement of her. She is 5.5 inches tall. Thank you, Mary. And I just love her dress with the little dots on it. I thought they were stars at first, but I guess they're just like little polka dots on her dress. And here's the back of her. If there's no other interest, Mary's going to get her for $22. I guess like back in the days, these were like 100. Like this was like between 80 and $100. Just this one, so pretty. And I'm going to put in sold for Mary. If there was no interest in the Hummel, I know. I just, I just love them. Thank you, Mary. And I'm going to put you down for the Hummel. Okay, my next one is going to be 18. I'm going to put that in. Really, Mary? Well, I tell you, once you get started, like I did this, well, this has been years ago. You just keep collecting and collecting. Now, this one, these are the ones that I have at home, but mine at home are playing instruments just like he is or she. This one is going to start at 18, and this is my last Hummel. And look at the dress and look at the wings on the back, and they're not broken. This one is a little bit smaller, and I will give him a measure. This one also does have the Germany global mark on the bottom there. I love them. I love the color of them too. There's just so much things I love about them. And this one stands 3 inches. And this one says Angel Serenade on the side right there. I believe I have 3 other ones at home that have the wings on them. So cute. This one does have a little bit of crazing on them, but crazing is, some people don't like crazing. I do. It just shows their age. Doesn't bother me at all. I like the swoop up there on top of his head and his hair right there. Okay, and I will pass on him if you guys want to think about that one. Put him over here. I believe he's going to go in my collection. Yeah, that girl one's so cute. Okay, my next one is going to start at 16. And it is for a September figurine here. It does say September on here. And he does have wings too. And this one does say made in Japan on the bottom. I think this is a Yukaga one. And I'll give him a measure. So he's all of his clothing and all of his wings are all white and his hair, and he's in perfect condition, nothing wrong with him. His wings were perfect. And he stands almost 5 inches tall. I'm going to put him by my head here. Anybody that is a September. And it does say that in gold on the bottom. Okay, and I will pass on him. I'm not sure of the meaning of him holding the I guess that looks like a pickaxe or something. And he does have like a little canteen over his shoulder and it's in his hand. Show you the back of him. And then I shall pass on him. Like I said, if you guys think I'm going too fast, just tell me to slow down and I'll slow down. Okay. Now I have 3 bluebirds of happiness. And I'm going to start these at 26. So here is a blue one. I got 2 blue ones. And the third one I'm going to show you is just going to be free. It's just going to come with it. So basically, you're just paying for these two. And the other one, it's just going to come with them. Now, this one is a little like one of those little chubby bluebirds of happiness. Let me see if they glow. I know they do glow. Yes, this one does have green in it. It's probably going to be hard to see, but this does have green in it because I am in the daylight. Yes, they do. I'm going to look at the, I also have a red one too. I'm going to show it to you. So this is the first one. And these are all signed. This one is 1994 by Ron Ray. I'm going to give this one a quick measure. This one is 3.5 inches and it stands 3 inches. So this is the first one. Like I said, this one's a little chubby one. Oh, that's the wrong one. I measured the wrong one, guys. So guess what? You're getting both of them. Here's this blue one. See, this one's a little bit chubbier. And I'm going to show you the second one. This one seems like a little bit thin. This one kind of looks like a cardinal. And then this one also is Ron Ray, 1994. And then this one is Leo Ward, 1996. On the bottom there. It's going to be hard to see them, but they are signed and dated. And then this is the free one that's going to go with it. It is a cardinal. Kind of like the blue one, kind of. But the reason have this free is he's just got a little bitty chip up here on top of his little, probably his little crest right there. And that's the only thing that's wrong with him. And I know this got a glow on it too. Maybe not. That had some cadmium in it. Kind of hard for me to see in the daylight. Turn off my light because it dies real quick. And this one does say Leo Ward, 1996 on the bottom there. So you're going to get the red one and the two bluebirds, which are totally different from each other. This one's the chubby one. These are just so pretty in the windows. And then here, I believe this one is maybe a cardinal. And you're going to get all three of them. And these ones are perfect. There's no chips on the bluebirds. It's just the little red one. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that, you can always email me. Like I said, you're going to get all three of them. I'm going to set these to the side. I'm trying to see what the temperature is out. It's 78 degrees outside. Whew. Actually, kind of glad I'm not sitting outside. Kind of warm out there. It's warm in here. Okay. I'll put those to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. Actually, going to have a sip of my water here. How about we get onto some freaking amazing glass I got? You guys, I got some amazing things over the weekend. I went with a couple of my friends and they're just so excited for me. I am going to start off with an amazing piece. Somebody was asking a lot of money for this on eBay, but I am not. I'm going to start it off at $45. And that is a good price for what I'm going to show you. Here it is. It is a piece of Fenton. I hope that you can see it. It's not white. It is bubble gum pink. Maybe if I get back up a little bit, you can see how pretty of a pink it is. Let me put that. I didn't put that in, did I? Let me put that in. It is going to start at $45. And it has a beautiful silver crest up on the top. Maybe if I get it closer, you can see the pretty pink. It's kind of looking white, but it is a very, very soft bubble gum pink by Fenton. I believe this is an older piece because it doesn't have a sticker or a stamp. I'm thinking this was done in the 50s. I love this piece, Mary Beth. It's so pretty. I love the shape of it. Maybe if I get it up like this, you can see the shape of it, how it like scallops all the way around. And then here is the bottom. And I'm going to give you a measurement. Beautiful, beautiful pink bubble gum. So pretty. And I love all the silver crest on the top, just sets it right off. All my girlfriends were just like, "You're like a kid in the candy store, getting your glass." I was like, I am. I am. This stands 8 inches and it is at its widest point 12 inches. Beautiful piece of Fenton with all the beautiful scallops on the top and the silver crest, and there's nothing wrong with it. So, so stunning. I have never seen a piece of pink Fenton. My first time. I think this is just so, so pretty. So very girly. And I'm going to pass. If you guys wanted to think about that, you can always just email me. Okay. And there's no chips on it. So pretty. And I love the shape of it. Okay. And I'm going to set this right back down over here by me very carefully. Very carefully. There we go, I think. Okay. Just making sure I got unplugged there. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with the items on my right, and then I'm going to go over there onto my left. I got a piece of Hager, and this is going to start at $14. Okay. And it is a beautiful salmon. It's like a salmon color, and it is pretty large. Beautiful, beautiful bowl, and it does say Hager on the bottom there. This would be awesome for a big bowl of ice cream or cereal. It's a pretty big bowl. And the salmon color is so, so pretty. I'm going to give it a measure, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's in perfect condition. I don't think I've ever seen the Hager bowl before. It is 8 inches, and it stands 3.5 inches tall. Isn't this color so pretty? Beautiful pottery by Hager. Let's say 101. See, isn't it a big bowl? I'm trying to see if there's any crazing. I don't see really too much of crazing in there. And there's no chips on it or cracks. It's just so pretty. Okay, now I'll pass on this if you guys want to think about that. I'm just going to put it down here in front of my feet. Let's see. I'm actually going to leave that 45 up there. Actually, I'm going to put it up here. This one is also going to start at 45. Look at this. What I got. It is lime, green, and yellow. Look at the shape of this. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's in perfect condition. No chips or cracks. And it is pretty tall. Look at how they made the handle. It doesn't even connect right here to the glass right here. Isn't this so cool? Beautiful lime, green, and yellow. Gonna give that a quick measure. I believe this is a Blendo too. This is a Blendo piece. It's 11 inches tall. 11 inch, and there's no scratches on it. There's no chips. It's really, really in great, amazing shape. And here's the inside. So mid-century right here. The lime green and the yellow. I love the spout, how they did that. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, set this piece to the side if you guys want to think about it. It's neat how they put the handle like down towards the bottom there. Okay, set this down carefully. And I forgot who made this piece. I'm going to take a quick picture of it so I can tell you who made it. I forgot. Kanawa. This is a piece of Kanawa glass. And this is going to start at 20. It is a amber. You put that up there. Now, like I said, this is Kanawa glass. It is the amber, and it has a ship on the front and also on the back. It has like little spouts up there on the top. And there's nothing wrong with it either. There's no chips or flea bites. And it's got like a texture around it. And I'm going to give it a measure. Really pretty amber by Kanawa. I think this would be perfect for fall, which is coming soon. I want to think about it. It is almost 8.5 inches tall, and it is 6 inches wide. Beautiful piece of amber glass by Kanawa. Like I said, there is a texture that is on the outside of it with a ship there. Okay. Now let you guys. I thought at first it was not Blanco. I can't remember what other glass I thought it was. Maybe it was Blanco. I thought it was. I just love this amber for the fall time. And I'm going to put this to the side very carefully. Okay, my next one is going to start. It is a piece of Empoli. And I'm going to start this at 25, and that is a really good price and piece, because it is green. Look at this beautiful Empoli decanter. And it does have like a diamond point on the front and on the back. And it does say made in Italy right there on the bottom. There you go. That's good view of it there. This green is just, I'm going to take the stopper off. Now it does have plastic on this, which is good. I'm just taking it very slowly. And there's no chips on it or cracks. Look at just the stopper here. Here's the top of it here. I'm going to show you the spout. And then here is the spout. No chips on it. Beautiful piece of Empoli. Gorgeous. I love green. Red and green. It is very pretty, isn't it? I love how they have the diamond point on the front here. And then it is also on the back. I'm going to give it a measure. And I love the shape of it. So pretty. And it stands 14 inches tall. And the width of the bottle is 6 inches. And I will put this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. This would be so cool for your bar. Or if you just collect green glass like I do. I love green glass and red glass. And it is in really, really good shape. I'm not sure of the age of this. To me, it's probably something from the 50s or 40s. No, I'm going to say 50s or 60s. And there's no chips on the diamond points either. Here's a side profile of it. Okay, and I will set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about it. Okay. Put that down. Now this piece that I got, I'm going to start these off at 18. I'm going to put these at 18. Put that in. Now it is for these bowls, and they have confetti all over them. Now these are like of those I think they're melamite. So here is the yellow one, and then inside the yellow one is a bright pink one. Let me put that up. These do start at 18. You're going to get all 3 of them. And then inside the bright pink one is a pretty purple one with all the confetti on them. And these are by Zach. Zach Designs. Right there, right in front of my finger, if I can get it there. Right there. Zach, Z-A-K Designs. And you're going to get all 3 of them. I love bowls like this. Well, guess what? You're not going to break them. That's for sure. This yellow is so pretty. It's got yellow, red, green, orange inside the confetti there. And then in the pink, it's got blues, red, greens, orange, just a whole bunch of really pretty colors in that. And then in the purple, the same, like blues, yellow, orange, and greens. And I'm going to measure them quickly. The largest bowl is 9 inches by 4.5 inches. That is the largest one. And you're going to get all 3 of them, the yellow one and the pink one and the purple one. Fun colors. I can see chips in them, popcorn, peanuts, whatever you'd like to put in them. And you're going to get all 3 of them. Okay, and I will pass on these if you guys want to think about them. I don't see, I don't think maybe I don't even think they were ever really used. Okay, I'll put those to the side right here in front of me. And I'm going to take a sip of my water. And I'm going to finish up over here. I go one side to the other side. Let's see. Now, this one piece I got, I've never seen something like this. And it's going to start at 16. I just have to reach. Isn't this neat? And it's got like a little hook here. So you could hang it, or I'm not sure about this piece. It's just really, I just thought it was unique and I wanted to get it. And then I saw the bottom, it does say, wait a second, upside down. Krosno, Poland on the bottom here. Right there in the stamp, right by my finger there, Krosno, Poland. And it is a pretty heavy, maybe it's crystal. I'm not sure, but it's pretty heavy. Isn't this so different? I'm thinking maybe you could put a fish in there, hang it on the wall, maybe an air plant, but it is pretty large. And I'm going to measure it. Just really, I've never seen something like this. Very, very different. It stands, let's see, 7.5 inches tall, and the opening is 7 inches. Like I said, it does have quite a bit of weight to it. I just thought it was so different. And it's pretty thick glass or crystal, I'm not sure. It doesn't say anything else on it. It just says Krosno, Poland. And that's it on there, on that sticker there. Right there. Right there. You guys wanted to think about that. I just thought it was, see how it's flat like this so you can put it up on the wall? Okay. And I will pass on this one. Very different. Okay, let's see. Now my next piece is going to start. There's 2 pieces to this. There's this one and this one. Okay. And these ones are going to start at 26. Oh, it's getting warmer. Okay. Whew. Ugh, sticky in here. Look at these beautiful blue, like I Dream of Jeannie bottles. And they are stamped on the bottom. It says bottle made in Belgium. My bird, Mary. My husband got a little canary for me. Can you see her? I named her Dixie. But aren't these just so pretty? I love the little, I just love the shape of them. And there is plastic on them too. So here are the little stoppers. And you're going to get both of them. And I'm going to give them a measure. And there's nothing wrong with them. So this blue is just so pretty. They stand 8 inches and they are 5 inches wide. So you're going to get both of them. The first one and the second one. I'm going to put them by my head. Thank you, Mary. They do look like the little I Dream of Teeny puddles, don't they? She's going to come flying out with smoke. This blue is just so pretty. And there's no chips on them either, Mary. Take one off to show you. Here's the first one. No chips. Very, very pretty. I'm going to take this one off. And no chips. And if there's no other interest, I'm just going to call it for Mary. Like I said, you're going to get both of them. Very pretty blue, Mary. Beautiful blue. The shape is just so mid-century. Okay, I'm going to put these down, and I'm going to call them for Mary. Grab my other piece while I'm down here. And I'm going to put install for you, Mary. Thank you so much. Write you down for those, Mary. Oh, it's getting cloudy out. This weather doesn't make any sense. Okay, my next one is going to start at $12. I saw this and I just had to have it. I wasn't going to not pass it up. It's just, I just love it. I'm going to show it to you, and it's going to start at $12. And it is for this picture. I believe this is a pretty old picture in here. Look at, you can see the trying to get up close so that you can see it. So there's like a cherry blossom tree in the back, and look at her beautiful dress with her hat there. And it does have like a little saying on here. I'm going to read some of it to you. It says "Somebody Cares" by Edgar A. I think it says Guest. I'm just going to read a little bit. Somebody cares for you, cares so much that the heart grows glad at your slightest touch. And then it just continues to say a whole bunch of other very, very pretty words down there. And even has flowers on the sides. I believe it's in its original frame. It's got like a little wooden, the hook in the back with paper in the back. I'm going to give it a measure. Very pretty blues and pinks. Okay, where'd my tape measure go to? Here it is. It is 10.5 by 6.5. I'm going to put it by my head. Somebody cares for you. I just love the pretty words on there that it says, and then also that very pretty picture of the cherry trees. And then it says something in the back. it just has some kind of scribbling in the back. Maybe it was a gift to somebody and I can't read it really. It's in pencil. Okay, if there's no interest in this starting at 12, I'm going to pass. I should take it out of front. It seems like I should always take stuff out of the back of frames because it seems like I always find stuff in the back of frames lately. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this picture back here. Really cool picture. I like that. Okay, I have a beautiful, just got to reach for it here, candy dish. I did just recently get this. And this is going to start at 16. And this is Westmoreland. Beautiful milk glass. It does have like a fruit basket of all different kinds of fruits on there. Let me put, okay, I did put it up. And I'm going to take it off. It is a heavy milk glass. And then here is the top with all the pretty fruit that go around here. And there is all kinds of fruit that go all the way around. And there's no chips on that. And then here is the bottom piece. And I love the scallops that go around the top with more fruit that go all the way around. Like I said, it is a pretty heavy piece. It does have the Westmoreland stamp right there in the center. And I love how when you put the lid on there, it just sets right in there. I'm going to give it a quick measure. So pretty, this Westmoreland milk glass with all the fruits on it. And I love the little finial up here on the top. Give it a quick measure. It stands 7.5 inches tall. And the opening is 5.5 inches. And there's nothing wrong with it. Just so pretty. This beautiful white milk glass. I see grapes. I see pears. And let's see. Ooh, not sure what those are. Just a whole bunch of different kinds of fruit in here. Oranges, apples. And I will pass on this. You guys want to think about it? Okay, and I love the shape of it. Love, love, love milk glass, as you guys know. I've got more of it down here. I've got lots of it. Let's see. And I'm going to turn over here. I'm actually going to take a picture of this because I can't remember who made it. Gorgeous vase. Let's see. Hmm. 1 second, guys. Imperial. Imperial made this. And this is going to start at $22. Somebody is asking $48, but I'm not. I'm just going to ask 22. It's mixed growling. And as you guys know, I love carnival glass, and I love the like ribbing that's going. It's like kind of like a rippling that goes down the edge here. This is going to start at 22. Look at all the beautiful, beautiful rippling that is done up here. Trying to get it as close as I can. And you can feel the rippling that goes down the edge. And it goes down to a clear bottom. And then here is the bottom. This is made by Imperial Glass. And it is pretty large. I'm going to measure it. I love all the colors that you can see on it. Okay. I'm going to give it a measure. Put all yours. I think that would be really nice for your fall flowers because Carnival would set off the colors of your flower. This is 11.5 inches tall. 11.5 inches tall. And there's no chips on it either. I love the rippling effect on here. And you can feel it. Okay, and I will pass on this. If you guys wanted to think about it. So it goes the carnival and it goes down to a little bit clear on the bottom. Okay. And I will set this to the side. If you guys want to think about that, then here's the back. It is pretty for fall, Mary. Put your fall flowers in there. Okay. And I'll put this down here. I am going to leave that 22 up because my next one also is going to start at 22. I'm going to take another sip of water. It's like dark and cloudy outside now. This weather is just nuts. I'm not sure who made this. Let me take a picture of it. Looks like Indiana glass to me, but I could be wrong. Hmm. I'm not sure. I can't find it on here. Now somebody's saying it's Italian. Hmm. Does have all the same marks. I'm not really sure who made this, but it's very pretty. And I am going to leave that 22 up there again because this one's going to start at 22. Now this is like the color of root beer and it is a fan vase. Another great item for fall, which we do have to start preparing for because it's going to be here. And there's no chips on it either. It's in really good shape. Like when I just looked it up, it said Italian, but I don't see any marks or anything on here. It does look like the color of root beer, doesn't it? And there's no chips on it. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. Let's see. Stands 8 inches tall by 8. 8 by 8. I see a little bubble. There's a couple of bubbles in the glass up here. Yes, this would be pretty for your fall flowers too. Like I said, I'm not sure of the maker of this. I did just look it up. It said it's Italian, but I don't know. See how there's kind of like a design on the front? Kind of like a diamond design. Okay. And then here is the bottom. You guys wanted to think about that. I'm going to set this to the side. Very pretty root beer color. Hi, Robert. Okay, now pass on this. Well, let's see. Would you guys like to see a piece of Jefferson glass? I have a beautiful piece of Jefferson glass. And this one is going to start at 26. are you today, Robert? Okay. Now this does have a little bit of blue in it, and it's very light. And maybe you can see if I put it up to the light a little bit, you can see that there's a little bit of blue in here. Little bit of blue in there. And there's nothing wrong with it. Beautiful piece of Jefferson glass. And look at the little swirly cues of the feet there. And there is a pretty flower print underneath, which is hard to see. There's a flower print that goes up on the top here. And I love Jefferson Glass, how they do this on the feet. They kind of make, look at like that candy, hard candy there. Ripple candy, that's what it's called. Look at how they do the rippling up here on the feet. There's really pretty swirly feet here to the opalescent that is on the side. And the shape of it, just so pretty. Beautiful piece of Jefferson glass. And then like when they do the little prints here, there's like little design that goes up on the top here. It kind of looks like a sunburst with lots of ridging under here, which you can feel. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. Hope that guys can see that there's a little bit of blue in it. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips. Yeah, that's what that candy is called. Ribbon candy. That's what it is called. That's what this reminds me of, ribbon candy. There's have cute little feet on it. And I'm going to give it a measure. It stands 4 inches tall and it is 8 inches wide. And I think I do see like a, what's that called on the sides here? Forgot what that's called now. Forgot. If there's no interest in the Jefferson glass, you guys can always email me and you can let me know. Oh, you can see the blue right there in the light right there a little bit. And the opalescent, oh my gosh. Stunning piece of Jefferson glass. Okay, and I'm going to set this down. You guys wanted to think about that. Set it down right here. And let's see. I have a piece of Amberina. And this is going to start at 26. Oh, I'm just going to leave that up there. I'm just going to leave the 26 up there because this one is also going to start at 26. And it is Fenton. And it is a beautiful Amberina candy dish. So it is it's not amber, it's not red, it's orange. It's orange and yellow. So is that called persimmons, right? I believe. But it looks like eye candy. Piece of eye candy, and it does have cadmium in it. I'm gonna show you that there it is on the bottom, and it is also up there on the ruffling right on the top there. And it does go right down to the pedestal, down to the bottom. How gorgeous is this? I love this color. I'm thinking I shouldn't be selling because I love it so much. Because I do collect this orange glass. Doesn't it look like a piece of eye candy? Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm going to give it a measure. Perfect. Perfect for next month. Through the fall time, 6 inches tall by 6 inches. And there's nothing wrong with it. Beautiful piece of Fenton. It looks like eye candy. Thank you, Mary. I'm glad it's going to you because I was just gonna put it down. I'm gonna keep this. I love this. So pretty. It looks like those Starburst candy. So pretty. Okay, if there's no other interest besides Mary, I'm just gonna put in Sulfur Mary. Right now. I'm glad you're getting this, Mary. There you go. Congratulations. I'm gonna write you down, Mary. Oh, I just had a thing that says an error. I know, Mary. Is it Italian? Oh, okay. Actually, I'll put you down, Robert. Thank you. That was a cool piece. Thank you, guys. Oh, nice. That's true. You only live once. This is just so pretty. So pretty. Congratulations, Mary. Beautiful piece. Okay. I saw this from afar. And of course, I was just like, it might glow. I'm not sure if it glows, but when I got it home, it does not glow. And this is going to start at $40. This is absolutely gorgeous. And let me put that in. Have fun, Robert. Sure you will. It is for a lime green vase. Look at this vase. I've tried looking this up. I have no idea who made it. It is all hand blown. Here's a punto on the bottom there. So it is a lime green with yellow in it. Isn't this so cool? Let me see. How come that is not going in? There we go. So this is going to start off at 40. It is a beautiful lime green. I know, Mary. And it doesn't glow. I've already tried. It's just so I've never seen a lime green vase like this before, and there's nothing wrong with it. It is in perfect condition, and it is a pretty thick glass, as you can see, with all this yellow going through the lime. Isn't it beautiful? I have no idea who made this, but I love it. I'm going to give it a quick measure. Here I am selling stuff I love. My job, right? It's just a little bit over 9 inches, and the opening is 5. And this was going to start at 40 if there was any interest. Beautiful, beautiful, thick glass, stunning. I love how they put the yellow in through the glass. Beautiful lime green. No chips or no cracks. Okay, and I'll put this to the side. You guys wanted to think about it. Beautiful piece. If I put it up here by the light. Oh, maybe. Look at that pretty lime. And then when I got home, I was like, it doesn't look like it. You just kind of hope that it's going to glow, but I could tell that it wasn't going to. Just a beautiful lime green. Okay, and I'm going to put this down if you guys wanted to think about that. Beautiful, beautiful vase. And I tell you what, it looks stunning in the sunlight. So pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see. My next piece, I'm going to keep, you know what? I'm going to put this piece at a different price. Starting bid is going to be 38. This is a beautiful piece of Fenton. And this piece is the Spanish lace. Now everybody is collecting the black and white, and this would be perfect for your white piece. It is a beautiful Fenton Spanish lace bowl with all the beautiful silver crest on the top. Let me put that up there. This one does start at 38. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to get you up close so that you can see all the beautiful Spanish lace up there that Fenton does. Now, I believe this one is an older piece because it does not have the stamp or the sticker. So it was probably done in the 60s. And it's pretty large. Here it is by my head. And look at all the beautiful, as Trisha says, she likes it extra crispy. And this is really, really, look at all that silver lace on there. And the Spanish lace. And I'm going to give it a measure. Beautiful bowl by Fenton. This one is pretty large. It is 10 inches across and it stands almost 4.5 inches tall. It is so pretty, Mary. Beautiful, beautiful silver crust on here. Like I said, there's no chips on it. I'm going to put it by my head. So yes, it is a pretty big bowl. Stunning, stunning bowl. Hang on a second, guys. I have to mute it. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Okay, if there's no interest in this Fenton bowl, I am going to pass. You guys can think about it. Just a beautiful, and you can feel the Spanish lace on the outside. Okay, let's set this down. And let's see. I do have another piece of Jefferson glass. And this one also is going to start at 26, I'm sorry. 26. Now this one is white, and I believe this is a rose bowl by the Jefferson Glass Company, which we all know is one of the oldest glass companies in the USA. And I love how it has all the opalescent up on the top there. And there is no chips on it. It is in really good shape. I believe this one is probably over 100 years old. Very, very old. Look at the feet on the bottom here. And you can feel I believe this is like a what is this called? Some kind of crescent that is on here, but you can feel them. You can feel all these little bubbles that are on here. And this is so, so pretty with a white opalescent up there on the top. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. I think I just noticed there's a little chip on one of the feet. I'm just going to show it to you. I'm just going to check all the other feet. And it is right here. It's going to be hard to see, but there's a little chip right. I'm going to put my finger on it right here. Right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 little feet. And I'm going to give it a measure. And it stands 4.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. Holy moly, the wind is kicking up out there. I see Mary at 26. Thank you, Mary. Yes, this is a pretty old piece here. I'm thinking maybe 1908 to 1918. There is no other interest. I'm going to call it for Mary. What is that called when you can see like the little white tips up there on the top? Forgot. Of course, when I'm sleeping at night, I'll probably remember. Like, oh yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, I'm going to put in sold for Mary. Nice piece, Mary. And congratulations. I'm going to write you down, Mary. Okay. Yay. Gonna take a sip of my water and continue here. Let's see. Guess what? I got another piece of fentanyl. I do. And this one is going to start at 22. You're getting some nice pieces today, Mary. Okay. And this is so pretty. As we know, fentanyl it is a beautiful, I believe this is the thumbprint. I'm going to put that up. This is going to start at 22. And it is the amber. Perfect for fall. And there's no chips on it either. Now, this is called the thumbprint pattern. And I believe this one is probably from the 60s too. No sticker, no stamp. And it is just so pretty. I can see candy corn in here. I'm going to give it a measure. Little measure here. Let's see. It is 8 inches and it stands 4 inches tall. Beautiful piece of fentanyl for all your Halloween goodies or just your fall candies. Maybe you want to put some mints in there. But then again, you can put it in your kitchen. You can put fruit in here. It's pretty big. Kind of looks like the sun. I love amber. Yep, pretty soon we're gonna all have to start getting our amber pieces out for the fall time. Well, I put amber and I put red and I put orange out at fall time. I do. Okay, if there's no interest in this, starting at 22, I'm going to pass. Beautiful piece of fentanyl. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to put this to the side. You guys wanted to think about that. And let's see. I did that one. I did grab this. This is going to start at $8. And I got this because of the pretty color. It is a Shenango bowl. And it's kind of like the cobalt blue with the white inside of it. And it does say Shenango right here by my finger. Shenango. And I'm going to give it a measure. Let's see how big this is. The opening is 6 inches and it stands 4 inches tall. Very, very pretty blue. Dark, dark cobalt blue. And there's nothing wrong with it. Just a really nice bowl by Shenango. And it's going to start at $8. Let me put that up. If there's any interest in it, and there's no chips on it. That's why I got it, because of the pretty blue, and there's no chips and nothing wrong with it. And of course, by Shenango. I don't see any marks in it at all. I don't think it was ever used. Okay. By Shenango. I'm going to show you the stamp one more time, and then I shall pass. And then here's the Shenango stamp right there. Okay. And I will put this to the side. I do have another piece of Shenango. And I'm going to leave that 8 up there because this is also going to start at 8. I love this piece. Look at this Shenango piece. This a little creamer. It's green and black stripes on there. And look at that Art Deco on there. And it is a little creamer. Hey, the life of Ava. Hey. How are you, hon? So it is a green stripe and a black stripe. And there's a little black stripe on the side. And I'll show you the stamp. It does say Shenango right there on the bottom. Here in St. Louis. So this one's going to start at 8 if there was any interest. And I'm going to give it a measure. I know, isn't this? I love the shape of it. And I love the green and the black. And it is in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with it. I'm going to give it a quick measure. It is 6.5 inches. And it stands 4 inches tall. Okay, and I will pass if there was no interest. It is in perfect condition too. Really, really good shape. Okay. Thank you, Ava. And I'll put this to the side. And let's see. Let's see. This one's going to start at 12. Oh, thank you. I know I do. Okay, starting bid is going to be $14 on this one. Let's see. Trying to see if I can get you as a mod. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Hmm. Hmm. I thought I remembered how to do that, but now it seems like I can't. Hmm. Hang on, I'm trying. Darn it. Okay. Okay. Now this next piece is going to start at 14. I'm not sure who made this vase, but it is a really pretty purple. And it is going to start at 14. And it's a very thin glass. Maybe you can see the purple in it now. It does have like a lot of swirling on it. Maybe you can see the purple more towards the bottom there. Very pretty. With the swirls in it. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. And there's no chips on it either. It stands 9.5 inches, and the opening is 4.5 inches. And there's like a little bit of ribbing up here on the top. Like I said, I'm not sure who made this. Pretty purple vase. Of course, it'd be pretty with any color flowers in there. Okay, now I'll set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. And let's see, I do have quite a bit more items to go, guys. Hope nobody's in a hurry. Oh, let's do one of my fairy lamps. My fairy lamp is going to start at 24. I've seen a lot of these Westmoreland fairy lamps, but this one I've never seen with the like, I'm not sure if it's black or brown. Kind of looks like a smoky color, but I like it because it sets off the flowers on here, and I love the shape of it. And this is going to start at 24. And the flowers on there are perfect too. They're not rubbed off or anything. So I'm going to take the lid off so I can show you. So there's 1, 2, 3 sets of flowers that are on here. Yeah, okay. And the flowers are like, I believe they're blue or maybe they're white. It's hard to tell. But they are daisies that are on here. And they're scalloping on the edges. And there's no chips on it. And it does say Westmoreland in there and the stamp. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. I didn't think about putting a candle in there. This one stands 8.5 inches tall. Let me see if my black light will light it up a little bit. No. Oh. There. Okay. And I love the shape of it. I bet you it looks really pretty outside. Okay. These look like something from the 50s or the 60s. You guys wanted to think about that? I love the shape of it. I like there's milk glass down the bottom and then the dark up on the top. And I'm going to take the top off so I can show you that there's no chips on there. With the flowers on there and the scalloping. Okay. And I will pass on this one if you guys want to think about it. Okay. And that just sits right in there. Just has little lips on there that it sits on. Okay. Very pretty. Very pretty piece. Okay, now I have another piece of beautiful Fenton. Oh my goodness. I got so much stuff today, guys. And I do have to stop at 5:30. Because like I said, I do have a hot date tonight with my handsome husband. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this piece of Fenton. And I'm going to put it at $30. I'm going to lower the price of it. I'm going to put that in. Yeah, I'm going to put it at $30. I'm going to put that up. And it is for this beautiful blue satin Fenton candy dish. This blue is just reminds me of Cancun. This is the color of the water in Cancun. And I'm going to set it down so you can see the top. And it is a satin, and it's a satin paneled with the flowers in here. It's going to be hard to see, but there is flowers all in the paneling in each panel. And then here is there's even flowers, I believe, up on the top. Oh no, just says it's just so pretty. Stunning piece of Fenton. And then I love when you set the lid on the top, you can see like the white up on the top here. It goes all the way around. And all the paneling of the flowers on the side there. Then here is the inside. And they even have the paneling down on the bottom. Let's see if this one's marked. Nope, this one is not marked. Oh, maybe it is. Oh yeah, there is a circle in there. There is a circle in there. So this one was probably done in the 70s. But I love when you put the lid on, you can see like that little white coming through up there on the top. And if there's no interest in this starting at 30, I will pass. Beautiful piece of Fenton. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Okay, and I will put this to the side. Let's see. Put that down. Now my next piece, I believe last week I had this up to $120. And I am just going to stick to a flat price of $100. And I'm not going to go any lower. I will just keep it myself. I love it. I'm going to put that up. And I'm going to get this beautiful piece up here. Now this looks like a piece of eye candy. It is a crackle pitcher with the lid. Look at this stunning piece of pink. Going to get you up close so that you can see it. And I'm going to set it down, and I'm going to show you the top first, and then we'll move on to the bottom. Look at this beautiful crackling to that really pretty, this top right here just looks like a piece of candy. Look at all that beautiful crackling. I can't see there's no cracks in it because there's lots of cracks, but there's no chips. You know what I mean? It's in perfect condition. Look at all this beautiful crackling to that beautiful handle. And I'm not sure who made this. And they even have the crackling on the bottom. Isn't this so? You know, you can always find, the pictures. I've never seen that was crackled, but you never find them with the top. And I'm going to give this a quick measure. It stands 9.5 inches tall by 8 inches wide. And it comes with 6 glasses. Like I said, I'm not going any lower than 100 because it is so beautiful. And none of these have any flea bites on the rims or anything. Look at the beautiful crackling. Beautiful, beautiful pink. And they are pretty big. I'm going to give the glasses a measure. So there are 6 of the glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Okay, and I'm going to give the glass a measure. I can see strawberries or lemonades, lemons in there with strawberries. Oh my gosh, it's just so stunning. It is 5.5 inches and the opening is 3 inches. Beautiful, beautiful pink depression crackle glasses with the picture. Okay, and I'm going to put these down. If you guys wanted to think about that, you can always email me. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Gorgeous. Okay, let me take a sip of my water. Okay, it's right here. And we shall go over some other pieces. This weather is crazy. Crazy, crazy weather here in New York. Okay. My next piece is going to start at 18. It is a piece of Fenton. I got a lot of these because I know that everybody's collecting the black and the white and stuff because the black and the white looks really good together. I think so. So this one is going to start at 18. It is a Fenton bowl. It does have the stamp on here. So this one was probably made in the 70s. Here's the Fenton circle. And I will give it a quick measure with all the beautiful hobnailing on there. And there's no chips on it. Really neat shape, kind of like, sits up a little bit higher than, like I say, the Fenton Silvercrest Spanish lace one. So this one is 9 inches across and it stands 4.5 inches tall. I love the crimping there that Fenton does. Just a really classic piece here of Fenton. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. And I will move on to my next piece. Okay. Now I was just talking about the black and white, and this is what I'm talking about with the black and the white. I'm actually gonna pull maybe my candy dish up here to show you what it would look like with the black. To show you. Now this piece is going to start at 34. And it's for this vintage black glass tray with most of the glasses on that came with it. Now there are two that are missing, and this is what I'm talking about with the black. And then here I'm going to put it with this white candy dish. So doesn't this black and white look really cool together? Really neat. Seems like I, I can't remember who made this. I forgot. But it does come with these Art Deco glasses. Look at the design just in these glasses. Let me see if can you feel it on the inside? Yeah, you can feel that on the inside, but they're smooth on the outside. Let me put that up there. It is going to start at 34, and you're going to get the glasses. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glasses, and with this black tray. I'm going to take these out so that I can show you the black tray. Seems like it was Imperial Glass. I'm sorry, I can't remember who made this. It's just so pretty. It's just really pretty with that with the white with the melt glass. It just sets it off. And let me see if there was a stamp on the bottom. No. But here is the tray. So you're going to get the 6 glasses that sit in here. And it was going to start at 34. And I'm going to give the glasses a measure. They stand 3.5 inches. And the opening is just over 2 inches. But this black tray is so pretty. And see, you set all your glasses right in these little divots there. And then on the bottom, there's like a texture on the bottom here. And look how pretty the design is on just on the handle here. So there's 6 glasses. And there's 1, 2, 3. There's 8 spots, so 2 of the glasses are missing. 3, 2. I can count. I'm like looking for the other glass I have it sit up here. So if there's no interest in this starting at 34, I shall pass. That handle's so pretty. A lot of detail just in the handle. Okay, and I shall set this down very carefully. There. Let's see. I'm going to move to some things that are on the table here. My next one is going to start at 14. And for another piece of carnival glass, I'm not really sure who makes this. I can't remember. But it's just so pretty. I'm just wiping it out a little bit here. Let me put that up. This one does start at 14. And then here is the back. So it is a flower. Perfect for fall. You can see I see purples and greens. And I see blues. And of course the golden color in there. And there's nothing wrong with it. Very pretty bowl. You see all the petals that go up. And you can feel the flower part right here on the bottom. I'm going to give it a measure. Put it by my head. And it is 7 inches and it stands 3 inches tall. And you can see it just looks like a flower. Like all the petals that are going around. Okay, and I will pass on this one. You guys wanted to think about it. Okay. Now my next piece is going to start at 25. Now when I looked it up, it did say it was Blanco. And this piece is so pretty. I love the color of it. It's a teal blue. And I love the mid-century shape of it. Look at this piece. This is going to start at 25. I'm going to put that up. Look at the color of this teal and the shape of it. And it is in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with it. And I will measure it at its highest point. And then here is the bottom. Isn't this blue so pretty? It is a teal. And let's see how big it is. Okay, let's see. At its highest point, it is 6 inches, and it is 9.5 inches wide. And I'll put it by my head. Beautiful color, isn't it? I love the mid-century shape of it. There's no chips or cracks on it. And here's the bottom again. I don't see any scratches on it either. It's just so stunning. Mhm. Okay, and I will pass on this. And I will set it down carefully. Okay, my next piece is going to start. This is a piece of Imperial glass, and it is perfect for fall. It's going to start at 34. I am not going any lower than that because I will keep it. This is the second time I found this like the first year I started YouTube, and then I just found it maybe a month ago, and I love this piece. Well, the first time I was selling, I was just like, I'm just gonna keep it. No, I said next time I find it, I'm gonna keep it. But here I am selling it. I'm just wiping it out, guys. The colors in here are just so, so pretty. And it is a bowl. Let me put that up. It is starting at 34. And look at all the roses that just go around the side, and you can feel them. You can feel them, and look at the feet here. There's 3 feet, and it is pretty large. I'm going to give it a measure. Look at the inside of it. You can see all the purples and the greens and the blues, and you can feel all the roses on the inside. It's just chock full of so many roses. It's simply beautiful, and I love the edging here. It's just, I just call it Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl. Look at all those beautiful roses that go all the way around the whole bowl. And I'm going to give it a measure. I love this piece. 7.5 inches, and it stands 4 inches. This is stunning. I'm not going to say, I can't say enough about it actually. Just so, it just kind of shabby chic to me, I guess, just with the roses on it. But I love all the roses on it, and the colors, perfect for fall time. This will definitely give you a pop of color in your room. And when you're looking at the roses, you can see that there's even thorns on the stems inside in here. Just so very, very detailed with all those gorgeous roses on there. And I love how it sits on the table like this with its cute 3 little feet there with all the swirls in the feet. This is Imperial glass. Okay, and I will set this down if you guys want to think about that. Beautiful piece for fall. And I will set this piece down here very carefully. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys this L.E. Smith fairy lamp. And I'm going to put the price in. Now this is going to start at $85. This is a stunning piece of glass by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. I'm just being very careful. I'm going to put the lid on here. I'm going to put that up. It does start at 85. Beautiful. This is a large fairy lamp, and I love the shape of it. And I'm going to set it down so I can show you the shade. Beautiful pink. So the shade is pink and the bottom is clear. Look at all the beautiful flowers that are on here. Now, I did use this for my son's wedding. And it is as you can tell, it is a pretty thick glass with all the beautiful flowers that are on here. And look at the bottom with this beautiful edging on the bottom. So the flowers go all the way around. Beautiful pink. And then I'm going to show you the bottom. I love the shape of the bottom. Now for the wedding, I put a battery one in there because you don't want your glass to crack. See, it does say L.E. Smith glass right here. It is just, and I love how there is paneling, well, rippling that goes all the way down to the bottom. So pretty. And it's funny, a lot of people never even seen fairy lamps. You're just like, wow, that is so gorgeous. And it looks absolutely beautiful with the light in it. Just absolutely stunning piece of L.E. Smith glass. If you guys wanted to think about that, you can always email me. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I love how the pink is, top is pink and the bottom is clear. Okay, and I will set this down. There, I'm actually going to take the top off. I keep them separated so they don't break. I'd be very upset if they broke. Yes, it would. I would. Okay, I set that over carefully. And let's see. My next piece is going to start at 18. And it is for this dish. I believe this is pretty old also. And it is a candy dish with the lion on the top. Now, the lion that is on top of it is frosted. Gonna put that up. It does start at 18. And I'm gonna take this off so that I can find so I can show you the lion up a little bit closer. And there is wheel etching on the top. Look at the lion up there. And there is etching that does go around the side there. I don't believe there's any chips on this. Nope. And then this is the bottom. Now it looks like there's it's holes right here, but it's all one piece of glass. It's all connected. Then here is the bottom, and then there's like a little bit of braiding or rope that goes around the bottom there. Very different, beautiful piece of clear glass. I'm going to give it a measure. And you can see, and his tail is swooped in underneath him. Oops, there we go. It is 8 inches across and it stands 7.5 inches tall. You can absolutely see what kind of candy or whatever you're going to put in there because it's clear glass. I'm going to get you close so that you can see the lion. Rawr. Now, I did see one of these for sale on eBay, but they didn't have any of this etching on it. It was all just a clear dish with the frosted lion up there with no etching on it. So, if there was any interest in this, it was going to start at 18. Let's see. I am going to get this beautiful Tanala dish out. Now this is, I have to stand up to get it because it's across the edge of the table. And I don't want to knock any of my glass over. Okay. It's a beautiful tray. And it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dishes that go inside of it. And it's a beautiful green. I'm going to hold it up for you. And then I'm going to take it apart so that you can see it. Now this is going to start at 35. If there was any interest in this Tanala piece. So I believe the center bowl is probably made for dips or something like that, but it's a red pottery. Beautiful green. Of course, I can see this on your picnic table with what your candies, your nuts, your chips, your dips, whatever you would like to put in here. Fruit, vegetables. Look at that pretty green. So it is all green with darker green shades. It's just all green with different shades of green throughout it. And here are the sides. So there's the center bowl, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little of the little dishes here. 3, 4, and 5. And then when you take them all out, you can look at the beautiful pattern that is on here. And it is, I'm sorry, I said Tanala, it's Talavera. I'm sorry. It does say Talavera right on the back here. And I'm going to give it a quick measure, and here's what the side of it looks like. And it does have like little felt here, so probably it doesn't scratch your table. So I love this. So pretty. Hi, Piper. Piper just came in to see me. Hi, Piper. What you doing? Okay, it is 12 inches across. 12 inches across. Now put it back together. And they all just sit in here. So pretty. And now we'll set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that, okay? And I'm actually going to set this over here on my little desk over here. Very carefully. There we go. And let's see. I think I really did do everything, didn't I? I think I went kind of fast. I think that's it, guys. I can't believe I got all that. I went through everything. I basically went through everything. Piper, what are you doing? I think she wants me to take her for a golf cart ride. She does like going for around the lake on the golf cart, which we haven't been doing a lot of it because of the rain. It's just, who wants to go on a golf cart ride in the rain, right? Well, Piper doesn't mind, but I appreciate you guys coming in today. Like I said, if you guys were watching this, please just let me know if you're interested in anything. Just email me and also give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys soon. And thank you guys for coming and have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys. And Dixie says bye too. She's over there. There she is. She's so cute. I just love the color of her. And this is funny because she's a yellow canary and I got a yellow cage. So you guys have a great night and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.